Don't forget it. Please.
You're watching the Hollywood Podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the Hollywood Podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the Hollywood Podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the Hollywood Podcast. You're watching the new podcast. I know this time of day. I know this is just play.
Care about no motorcycles. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the New Watch. We'll take it from here. I'm Jimmy, and with us, as always, Mr. Tony York.
Good morning, people in absentia.
Whatever
Hi.
that means. What up? Pottery's here.
Are you watching the circus in Congress right now?
Hell no.
Nah, fuck no. We were going to talk about rape and stuff. What's going on in Congress?
The assault weapons ban vote right now?
Oh, I thought that was dead in the water, they were saying.
No. They changed their mind at the last second yesterday. They added a change. The House bill number changed. They're voting on it right now.
What?
Yeah, magic number's 216. It was in Democrats' favor in the 190s, and I just jumped over here as Scott said, "Oh, it just flipped in our favor." I'm like, "Okay, but it's not over yet."
What?
I thought you went live out of the blue because of that.
No?
God, no. We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
We were just
just
gonna
gun
do
rights getting voted away.
a surprise,
All right, well.
surprise attack is all. What do I look up to find this, though? Supreme
Guns
Court-
and Gadgets is doing a live stream right now on it.
Guns and
Oh,
Gadgets?
yeah, we can restream a live stream. Great.
Hell yeah, we'll just talk over his shit. He's not that interesting anyway, guys. Guns and
Well, I mean, if you have other things to talk about, I don't want to, steal your thunder. I was just.
No, we
I thought
are,
you
but
were
we
doing-
could. This it won't hurt to start off with this or whatever. We were gonna start off with the ATF, but
I ain't
Oh,
too
can I talk
sure
about
what-
that a little bit?
yeah, please.
Okay, so the 5 gun manufacturers went to Congress, and they were asked a specific targeted question: do you support the abolition of the ATF? All 5 of them said offhandedly no. Why? So I was watching a video from Johnny B yesterday, and he was trying to explain, well, you can't really do that right now. It's not the time. And it's
Those
like, what are you
opposed,
talking
no.
about?
It's a dog.
What is not the time? You absolutely tell them, yes, we should abolish them. You have government overreach and a bloated bureau that doesn't need to be there. It's redundant. A and T were done by the Bureau of Weights and Measures for regulation and taxation of intrastate commerce for alcohol and tobacco. F and E has always been under the auspices of the FBI. We don't need you anymore. Fuck off.
We've never needed them, really. I mean, especially if that's how it's been broken down for however long before the ATF.
See, I think it was sort of a gotcha question, because I think if someone would have said yes, the next question would have been as a follow-up of, why would you want it abolished? And I just laid it out for you. And nobody, the dude from Ruger didn't have the nuts to say it. The dude from Daniel Defense didn't have the nuts to say it. The dude from Smith & Wesson didn't have the nuts to say it. Nobody wanted to talk about it.
I saw they were
They're
getting
not
on
gonna say
They were
that shit without the board.
And they were getting on Ruger's ass, too. I saw that. They're like, yeah, they made this much money off of fucking manufacturing AR-15s and blah. Yeah.
Well, they put the pressure on Ruger because, number one, Bill Ruger folded like a cheap suit the first time.
They know he's an easy win.
He's
Well,
dead and gone.
He's dead, so.
Well, yeah,
That
but
was
his
the first
company.
thing. The other thing is they were trying to demonize them on public display to kill their stock prices because they're the only publicly traded firearms company on the stock market.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
So
everyone else
there
is
was-
private stocks, or
No. They're not publicly traded stocks. They're not on the stock market. They're not on the stock exchange. Only Ruger is, as far as I can tell.
That's
Like you can go
all
to NASDAQ.
disingenuous shit, though.
wasn't it a
Either way.
rumor that Obama had stock in Smith and Wesson? How would someone?
Obama
believe it?
did have stock in Smith & Wesson.
Okay, but so then he
See,
got
that's
in
the
at the
thing.
top somewhere, something like
If they're
that.
not publicly traded, that means they don't have a stock. So
He
does Smith and
it
Wesson
was
actually have one?
yes.
Because I mean,
He
like most
was
people were saying that Ruger's the only one that's publicly traded. So it's like, okay, then that means they're the only ones with stock out there.
it was a part of a portfolio. He didn't go and buy Smith and Wesson stock. It just was included in a bunch of shit that he had. Still, it sounded good on soundbite.
Either way,
Yeah, I don't
none
know
of
how
them
that
had the balls
works.
to say the quiet part out loud, and I found that revolting.
They're not going to say shit like that without the board and the lawyers saying, "Yeah,
Why? It's an opinion question. There's no legal recourse for saying yes.
Yeah, but public perception, they're still going to get a third, fourth, and fifth party involved probably.
That's exactly why the follow-up question to answering yes is the most important. And it was clear to me that none of them were ready to give that answer.
Oh yeah.
Why? Because they put principle and profit over, or they put profit over principle. That's what it is. That's what it boils down to.
well, they're fucking. At the end of the day, they're there to make money."
Right. But then why would you leave your potential buyer base out to dry by saying, no, I think we should totally keep the ATF? What?
How many guns and bullets do they buy a year?
Wait, where were we at right there? We were at a number. Hold on. House 1302. Democrat 120 yay. 3 nay. Republican 140 nay.
Three
Totals.
fucking Democrats that said nay. Joe Manchin, one of them, I'll bet.
Kirsten Cinema, number 2. Problem is you got Republicans, you got Mitt Romney, you got Lisa Murkowski, and you've got the other woman from Alaska.
Cheney's fucking ex-old lady.
Liz, oh wait, that is House. Yeah, you're right.
Well, the nays are looking good so far. It's still, well, I mean, there's less now, but at this freeze frame, there's 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. Let's go back live. I like watching his chat too. It looks like
Timer.
I'm getting super chat.
Sammy! Scott!
What up?
See, you thought nobody would show.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, there's how much time? It doesn't say. 46 seconds left. Hold on. Ah, god damn it. He's moving too quick, Guns and Gadgets.
I hate to tell you
163
this.
nay. Yeah, the nays look like they got it.
I hate to tell you this, but they shut the timer off before.
Oh, yeah, I believe it.
Timer's fucking meaningless.
Let's pause here for a second. There could be 5 seconds left, and they pause for 2 hours.
No, it'll go to 0 and just nothing happens. They'll just be
They
like,
don't
"Oh,
have
we're
to
still
follow any
tallying."
fucking rules.
No, because they're the House. They write the rules.
We are the rules.
I mean, these fuckers walked out in public on fucking mass media saying we have passed the bill to know what's in it. Like, wait a goddamn minute.
Hold on. Yeah, what are you saying here? Oh my god.
Hey, there's your woman, Jimmy.
Ooh, that bald-headed
You
black
know
dude.
you want to
Who's
grab that by the ears.
that?
Okay, I gotta ask, what's the NV?
Never mind.
Not voting?
Not voting. Not voting or
No.
not valid?
Not voted.
Not voted.
Not voted. Okay.
Oh, so it's how many are left to vote.
Great.
My grandma had a shirt like that before.
Don't give a shit. The House can pretty much steamroll anything they want anti-gun because they got the numbers. Senate, you got to worry
I cannot
about.
watch the chat box on the side of this stream because it is just a blur.
It keeps moving, yeah.
You know what I can watch on the side of that screen though? That super chat though.
Yeah. It looks like it's my super chat almost. We're kind of, yeah.
Jimmy's looking at the super chat like,
fuck.
where's my super chat money?
Yeah, can we just get how much is it gonna really cost to get us 1,000 subscribers so you guys can start giving us money here, huh?
They can give us no fucking money. What, you think they're stupid?
Hell yeah! Every time we say something fucking cool, it's gonna be like, oh, $5 super chat. You know?
That Hunan Mohammed or whatever for Hank Strange. You have to get a hold of that guy's agent.
I could actually. Why don't I put this? I could put this on live right now on the fucking thing, so we all could watch it together instead of you guys being
I'm
behind.
watching it.
Yeah,
You
but
can
you're
totally just
20 seconds
kill all your
behind.
bandwidth. Don't do it. You're just gonna kill your bandwidth because
Really?
you'll be downloading on. Yeah, because you're gonna be downloading a stream while you're uploading another stream. It'll kill you.
Oh, that's why the chat's shut off from time to time when I'm doing this.
Probably.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you're trying to run that
You don't have my
big city
internet at home.
big city internet on that Pahrump pipeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't
You could
work
do it
out
if you had
well.
my internet at home, but even I don't do it.
I'm gonna have when Night Strike's done fucking shitting his puking his guts out. I'm gonna have him come over here and install some fiber optic internet.
Yeah, good luck.
He's not a hardware guy.
Yeah, well, he says he
Yeah,
could.
he's not. He's not that kind of hardware guy.
He did his own.
So I don't have the volume turned up. Are these just recaps of those people speaking?
Yeah. Hold on. Turn the volume up right now on this guy.
Designated by Mr. Boyle, Mr. Ruppersberger, Ms. Trahan, Mr. McKeechin,
Or are they actually just
Ms.
going up there
Newman, and
giving
Mr.
their
Jones?
their vocal
I inform the House
votes,
email to vote yes on House Res 1302.
Yeah.
What
he's,
purposes does the
I like-
gentleman
they're
from
saying
South
their vote out
Carolina
loud. Hold on, let me
rise?
turn it down a little bit.
Madam Speaker, as a member
I can barely hear you.
designated by Mr.
All right.
Byron Donalds from Florida, I inform the House that Mr. Donalds.
Right now, that's the asshole reading his vote off his phone, I guess.
They're saying a bunch of names like, oh, Mr. McDonald, Donald, and Donald, and Dam, and Ryan, and
From Texas
yes.
Madam Speaker, as a member designated by Mr. Madden of Texas, I inform
I don't
the
mean
House
to,
Mr.
like,
Madden will vote no on the rule.
pull in the China shop. I got to get back to work anyway. I just wanted to see if you guys were covering it.
No, I appreciate
What
it.
purposes the gentleman from Florida
No, I
rise?
wasn't covering it. I was having a good
Regularly
day.
scheduled fuckery. It's like you may now return to your regularly scheduled fuckery.
Bye. All right, have a good one, Sean.
See ya.
Yep, later.
Gentleman
I wa-
from
all right.
South Carolina rise.
Madam Speaker, as a member designated by Mr. Donalds of Florida, I inform the House Mr. Donalds will vote nay on the rule.
They're all talking fast. I don't like that. Every time I
What
hear somebody
purposes
talking
gentlemen from
fast, I
Florida
think that they're
rise?
trying to take advantage of me.
As a member designated by Mr.
Well, of course they are.
Dep, dep, Donald, dep, dep, Clarence, fucking yeah. Like, what? The fuck did you
This
just say?
bill will take Jimmy James's ARs.
Madam Speaker, as a member
Yes.
designated by Mr. Donalds,
Vote yes.
Mr. Kinzinger will vote nay.
God damn.
Okay, I'm going to address this. The question's been asked a couple times.
Oh, shit, we're
grandfather
neck and
clause
neck.
means whatever you own.
Oh, guns and...
If this were to become law,
Hey,
at the time of
it's gonna
its
take you a second to catch up. But Guns and Gadgets was fucking talking in the corner and shit, saying something boring. And the lady came on the screen at the same time, and she's kind of muscular, and I thought that that was the lady's voice talking.
effective date, you get to keep. And it
Yes,
could be
and I vote
transferred as long as
yes.
a background check
We're
is
neck
done
and neck,
prior
right?
to
It's
the
188
sale.
yay,
Uh,
189 nay.
that
They're going to pass it.
FFL or the licensed
And then what,
dealer
Tony?
must
What are we
make
gonna
sure
do,
that
man? Hide in
it's a
bunkers?
grandfathered
Go to the Senate.
Oh
firearm
no, we're losing.
before it can be
92,
transferred.
89,
It's not a
192,
grandfathered firearm, it can't be
190.
transferred. And the
Told
Shawn-
you they could get
Shawnee was
anything
right.
they want when it costs.
manufactured
Shawnee was right,
high-capacity
100%. The fucking.
must display a serial
Well, I
number
could see that the
identification.
clock
So
runs
number
out, but
one,
they're still counting
new
votes.
standard mags will have to be serialized if this were to become law. Again, if this were to become law.
We still got 24 on each side, man. But they're up two.
Also-
193, 191. Fuck.
Hey, TLP.
What up? What up, TLP? What up, Sammy? What up, Scotty?
You can keep. I'm waiting for this clown to stop. All right. The bill permits. The bill permits continued possession of, but prohibits the sale or transfer of the grandfathered standard capacity magazine. So, if you have a grandfathered firearm, if this becomes law, you'll be able to transfer it as long as the gun dealer proves that and checks that it's grandfathered, which means it would have to be registered in order for them to know that.
Yeah, no shit.
They're voting it through.
This
right
is
now.
not how I envisioned it to go when we started the show.
No, we were gonna have fun. Look at this fucking blue shirt wearing troll. Look at this motherfucking gremlin. 200 to 196. God damn it. Am I gonna throw this cup of
So a couple
tequila,
people
Tony?
asking why they're revoting. They asked for the yeas and nays, which is a roll call vote, so
It's
that we'll
looking
be able
like
to
it,
pull
bud.
up the vote in a couple
17 and
hours. And see
How would you
17.
like to
who
wake
yes,
up
who
next to
definitely
that
voted
blue jacketed bitch?
Oh my God. The one I would definitely consider suicide. Like,
People asking
fuck,
what
man.
1302 is. Please explain
No
what
more
1302
Jose
is.
for
It is
me.
HR 1808
Life
because there was
brought
a
me
rule change.
here.
At HR 1300, the rules
Fucking
changed
Damn,
for
dead.
this
tequila will really
1303
fuck
until
you up.
1314.
Hey, do me a
They're
favor
renumbered
too.
because they're under
Guns
that
and
rule
Gadgets,
change.
man.
That's all.
I talked shit earlier, but fucking don't copyright strike us. We're cool. I promise. But I don't. I would rather go to this guy. I'd rather go to Guns and Gadgets thing than search out one because he actually has, boring or not, he has information behind it that I don't got. So
Yeah, of course I will.
here we are. We'll talk about the ATI. I'm sure this will wrap up in a second. This ain't gonna take 2 fucking hours.
Yeah, I don't think this is
Oh,
going to be
these
that
are
close.
politicians. Are you
Yeah, they
fucking
can
kidding?
stretch
Not
it
in the
out all
House.
day. Fuck. Okay, we're 9. We got 14
Really?
Republicans left to vote. We got 9 Democrats left to vote, and we're at 208, 200. So we could win this still.
Uh,
Not one
if we
Republican has
do, it
voted
would
yay yet.
surprise me.
Thank you, Pat.
Not one Republican has voted yay yet.
Yeah, well, there's several that
Sure,
probably
Cleveland
will.
fan.
We got 12 left to see, so we'll see. Independent.
Yes,
Do you
it's
notice
Pat,
how
so it's Pat.
independent doesn't exist?
It's an
They're
assault
not
on the bill.
there.
No shit.
They're not
This
there
is
to
a good
vote.
bill if you are clueless about American rights. Yes.
That'd be tight if we did have some independence
Because that's
there
right, they're coming
to
forward
kind of
against
like
America
throw
that
off the
doesn't have
fucking
protections
vote or
yours,
something like
whatever
that.
one you
That'd be kind of
cherish.
cool. I should have put
Yeah, that's
Guns
how
and
they
Gadget in the
ensure
fucking title. We
accountability to the
probably would
vote.
have got more viewers.
First one's kind of informal. Second one is the formal.
208, 208, baby.
Yeah,
Damn
they
it.
got more left than we
Yeah, they
do.
got 9 left. Fuck. Hopefully some of them say nay.
So I said they have enough of a majority that they can get whatever the fuck they want.
Oh, Lord.
However, when it crosses the hall and it has to go before the Senate, the fight's a little bit
What do y'all think about this?
more
Oh, I'm gonna
favorable
spring
for
that
us.
firm. I hate it. It's a rifle. I hate that we try to change words to make
210.
it more palatable for the people trying to take it from us. It's a rifle. It's an AR-15. Let me know what you think about that one.
That is
I'm
a good
curious to
point
see
there,
what you
Guns
guys
and Gadgets.
think
Now
about
that you
that.
brought that up, I'm going to just act like Guns
What's
and
next? We
Gadgets is
gotta
on the
change
show. I'm drunk enough to
the
pretend.
verbiage of what my
Um,
Glock is. It's a
but what
modern
do you think
sporting
about
pistol.
that, Tony? Like, I mean,
It's a handgun.
it is just a rifle, and I actually argue that it's probably one of the lesser powerful rifles out there. In comparison to 30-06,
Okay. I just
308s,
want to make sure it wasn't me. It's been a long
7.62 by
day, so
39. Power,
you have to bear with me.
damage-wise,
I'm
I mean, don't get me wrong, it'll still do damage, but
mentally
I
frustrated and
mean,
foggy
they're going after
with
this
the morning
gun like
workout.
it is the fucking, like it's the gun fucking, it's the Rambo gun or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? You can slap a belt on it and fucking kill a whole fucking
Well,
forest full of Chinamen.
it's the image they're going after.
How the scary look, I understand that, but I mean,
Well, and the fact that it looks like the military style gun.
it does, but it doesn't, but it does. I mean, I see what they're saying, but at the same time, it's like fucking, I don't know, man. It looks like it. It ain't it. It ain't it. Civilians don't got the fucking option to go full auto unless they're, paid for that shit. And you don't see any fucking
They've won
shootings.
it.
What?
They've won it.
They won it?
Yeah, there's no way we can pass them now.
No, I'm sitting here talking and shit. Oh, yeah, 216, 211. Even if the one
216,
Democrat
that's the
left,
number. That's what they need.
they got it. The fuck you mean?
Yeah.
So it'd be 216 to 215 if everybody else voted no.
It ain't, though. It's be 214 to 217. That's an unfair fucking vote. You see how many Democrats they got? They
Yes, and
got,
we
you
know
know
it's
what I
not
mean?
law, it's
That's
simply
what I
code.
said. They can do whatever the fuck they want. That's how all this stupid bullshit's got through the House the past couple of years anyway.
It's not. Still got to go through the Senate. It's probably going to die in
I
the Senate.
really
We
look
hope,
for this to
as
change
long as people in the
dramatically
Second
in
Amendment community
November.
get vocal and take
Hey,
action
who's got
and
2
do what they're
thumbs and
supposed to
regrets
do,
starting the show today?
then
This
I
guy.
think it passes in the Senate.
Well, you
What
shouldn't
happens
have
next?
fucking listened to
Passes the
Ponder. I
House, then
figured
it
you'd
goes
know
to the
better than
Senate.
that by
And
now.
I need
I
to
know he
cover
always leads me down rabbit holes. uh,
What the fuck is a resolution anyway?
what do you mean? The result, the end, the conclusion?
No, it says this is House Resolution 1302.
Oh, I don't know. This is the House resolving issue, blah, 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 blah. I'm upset. Ain't
I don't
that
know
a...
why.
I mean, yeah, you should have seen it. Should have seen it coming.
So far, the most annoying thing I've seen is a smug look on those fuckers from the left.
Got him. No more AR-15s for you guys.
For what purpose does
Wouldn't it be funny if somebody come rolling through the fucking door and just fucking pump 12 gauge?
Wait a second.
A double barrel. This motherfucker is
Yeah.
a
Yeah, shut up,
master of the
penguin.
double barrel.
Please take your
2 rounds between fingers on both hands and 2 in his mouth.
Yeah, cracking it open and flipping them up in the air and throwing the other ones in there all quick about it. Yeah, hell yeah.
gentleman from New York.
That'd
is
be
recognized.
amazing.
Mr. Speaker, pursuant to House Resolution 13.
Now that's entertainment.
1808.
Here we go. This is the last bit.
2022.
Here we go. This is the last bit. Thanks, Guns and Gadgets.
All right.
Don't copyright strike us, man.
Let me explain what's going on, guys, for those who have asked.
All right, let's go to something
We
a
just
little
voted
less
to take up the bill.
annoying.
Well, I thought he
We're
said
going to
that
now
this is the last piece of it, though. I
Talk
thought,
more
what's
about
the last
bill.
piece
That
of
was
it?
the rule change section.
They're just
I
going to
don't
talk
know.
about what the bill is?
Now they're going to debate the actual bill, and at the end of this will be the actual vote.
They're probably going to talk about how they're going to take all these
Republicans show up
murderous weapons off the
instead of
street.
standing outside of the
Oh, so
building
this
like I
is going to
just
be a
saw someone
2-hour
do
fucking thing.
Lauren Boebert.
Because he's saying right now, you're a couple seconds behind, but he's saying right now that they're going to fucking go through the whole, like, argue about the bill. And then after they argue about the bill, then they're going to decide, then they're going to do a final vote. Why do this vote right now then? Just to see where everybody's head's at?
I don't know.
The gentleman from New York, Mr. Nadler. and the
All right.
That's why I
gentleman from
asked
Jordan.
about the terminology they were using. The resolution.
Well, it's legal mumbo
Here we go.
jumbo.
I ask unanimous
Confuse the
consent
fucking layman.
that all members may have 5 legislative days in which to revise
So
and
this
present
is a vote just to bring it up for a vote?
material on HR
Apparently, because now they're talking about what the bill is.
Ask my friends in the chamber to please take your conversations outside so that we can hear the debate on this matter. Gentleman's recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I yield myself such time as I may consume. Mr. Speaker, today we take another step to advance historic gun violence prevention legislation. H.R.
Gun violence
1808,
prevention
the Assault
legislature,
Weapons
my
Ban Act of
dick.
2022 restores and updates the prior assault weapons ban that kept weapons of war out of our communities for decades.
Well, the guy
before
from,
Republicans
I can't
opposed
remember
it.
which gun
As we
company
have learned
stood
all
up there
too well
before
in recent
them
years, assault weapons,
and said, I have
especially when combined with
handled
high-capacity
many,
magazines,
many
are the weapons
guns.
of choice.
I've owned a lot of them.
These
He said, I have
military-style
yet to
weapons
have
are designed
one
to kill the most
that's ever
people
committed
in the
violence.
shortest amount of time.
It's an inanimate
Quite
object.
simply, there is no place
Yeah.
for them in our streets.
I'm like, dude, I say that shit all the time.
Killing machines.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course it could be used for violence, but so could a rock.
Allowed to lapse 10 years later. And since then, we have seen the predictable
So could a hammer,
results.
so could a screwdriver,
Mass
so could a
shootings have
fucking
increased
kitchen table.
exponentially. In our public spaces,
Yeah, or Chevy.
schools, movie theaters,
Yeah.
supermarkets, houses of worship, parades, you name it, have all become vulnerable to attack.
Oh my god.
Uvalde,
Let's go elsewhere, man. I don't want to watch
Tree of Life
fucking
Synagogue.
Nadler.
How
Right,
many more
what's up with the
mass
ATF
shootings
raiding
must
the
we endure?
Amishes?
When will we learn?
Evidently, the FDA had him go in there and try to shut this Amish farmer down because he started a buyers club for his meat because of all the regulations. He had to,
What regulations, like not using soap?
uh, goddamned if I know. I didn't
Because I would
watch into
figure the
anything. I was
Amish.
just looking.
Let's look it up.
I
'Cause I
mean,
figure the
like,
Amish are
you
against
have to
everything new
store,
worldly. You know what I'm saying? Like they hate all that
you
shit.
can't store hogs in the same room with cows and deers and shit like that. So you have to have separate uh, facilities for everything. All kinds of stupid shit.
An Amish farmer's 600 guns were seized. Oh, this
Don't believe
just
that's
happened. This happened in February last year. Well, this year.
don't
Fucking,
believe that's the one I looked at. There wasn't nothing about guns in it.
what would they raid for? Alcohol or tobacco? Maybe
No, it
alcohol
was
too.
meat.
Meat?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. ATF really needs to stay in their lane. What the fuck?
I don't know if it was the ATF that raided him. I think so. Sure.
Let's see.
God, that even killed the chat. Nobody's even fucking talking in there.
What are we gonna talk about? How shitty we got? What the fuck? So apparently I gotta fucking. I have to
Anonymous
subscribe.
farmers, 600 guns.
Yeah, but it's making me subscribe to the Philadelphia Inquirer.
Fuck that. We don't want to know that bad.
Yeah, they won't let me do nothing without doing that. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah. Fuck the Philadelphia. We're going. Fuck the Washington Post and the Philadelphia Inquirer.
Well, if they're unsure if he broke laws, why the fuck they seized the gun?
I don't know. See, that was the updated. The one was February 11th, the one I'm trying to look at. But this shit happened on January 26th, 29th, 27th. This is like we're watching them. We're getting in. Da, 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 da. Biden's ATF raids Amish dairy farmer. Seizes firearm stash in potential rogue gun retailer bust. What? The Amish guy was a rogue gun retailer? Gun violence prevention coming out of the mouth of this mouth breathing New York weasel. Gun prevention doesn't work, just makes shit worse. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean that's what I'm saying, and I mean that's pretty much the point that anybody says about the NFA Act or the FBI or the ATF agency. It's
Uh,
all it's all just fucking bullshit.
for this modern version of our government, it's not about gun violence. It's about control.
Right, but they're putting it under the guise of fucking we're trying to protect the people from gun violence.
That's so that people who don't keep up with shit in the middle think they're doing a good thing.
Yeah, we're saving children's lives right now by voting fucking yay for these AR-15s to get off the streets. Or we're saving fucking lives right now raiding this Amish village. Look, I watch A&E. Oh, excuse me. I know there's a such thing as an Amish mafia. I get that. But I mean, come on, man. How fucking the Amish people may have weird outlooks on life and weird religious shit going on and whatever the fuck, but I mean, can you be mad at them for trying to live the American dream? They want to go out, they want to be free, they want to do their own thing. I really can't be mad at them. And the way this shit has been seen in the media, I mean, since before I was gonna say since I was a kid, but shit, since you were a kid probably, fucking, I could see them twisting this to make the Amish guys look bad. Like just to go fuck with people that are being free. Like Ruby
Uh,
Ridge, hey, fuck you guys. I'm gonna go and do my own thing. Like Waco, hey, fuck you guys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do my own thing, and I've got a whole community of people with me. Like fucking all these fucking incidents. Like the bust you were telling me about that they fucking blamed communism. Paddler, Adler,
Yeah,
whatever the fuck.
Palmer.
Palmer. Mm. I was playing Call of Duty earlier. Sorry.
Well, there was a shitload of stuff that went on around the Palmer thing, bunch of bombings and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, my brief understanding when you sent it to, I skimmed the fucking half of an article. But it was all legal. Everything that they were doing was like legal though, right? Not the
Who?
ATF, not the ATF.
I don't know. I don't know how it was tied to the bombings and shit. 'Cause there was
What
a bunch of
gun
bombings.
gunpowder, wasn't it? It was
Fuck, I don't
components.
know.
Well, I was pretty sure it was components. That's what I thought it
No,
was.
the one guy blowed himself up.
Shit. Hang on, I gotta answer this.
Jimmy's wife telling the housework you best have done by the time she gets home. I don't know. When we was talking about the raids the other day, especially Branch Davidian and Ruby Ridge, I had said that we should look into it further about raids that the government has done. So I did. And now, from what I can gather, there was a certain amount of criminal activity involved in the Palmer. Palmer's the guy that did it. He was the Fed who instigated the thing. And the guy that got blowed up right out in front of Palmer's house trying to blow Palmer up. He fucked up with his bomb shit.
Hmm. Damn. I don't know, man. Crooked all the way around. I say get rid of them. It's just a fucking. I don't know,
Careful,
man.
don't go into seditious territory.
Well, what is it? I mean, what? Look, what is the government's benefit of having these alphabet agencies? Tax breaks?
Power.
More manpower?
You figure up until the last Supreme Court decision, they could appoint people to make laws that they wanted and completely circumvent Congress.
Oh yeah.
Which, as far as I'm concerned, there should be no regulation ever in this country on the federal level that isn't passed by the House and Senate and signed into law by the president. No agency should be able to make law.
No.
And evidently, the Supreme Court kind of agreed with that. Hey, that reminds me. Now that they said that, does that legalize bump stocks?
Get the fuck out of here. I don't. Were they ever illegalized?
Well, yeah.
They were.
Yeah, the ATF put out that they were actually machine guns.
Oh. I never followed. That was the end of my fucking giving a fuck career. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like it's about the time I left the internet, so I didn't keep
To
up
run
on
and
it.
hide.
Yeah.
Getting scared of all them YouTube bugs.
Yeah. Which one is a fucking Fed? Which one isn't? I don't know.
But I mean, if they've ruled that federal agencies cannot make laws and regulations, then can they redefine terminology and laws?
Mhm. That's. I mean, the
When,
terminology in law is fucking. You know how it is. It's everywhere. It's scattered.
when clearly a bump stock is not a machine gun.
Obviously.
It has no firearm functioning parts at all.
It's a fucking loose stock.
Yeah, basically that's it.
It's a loose stock. and motherfuckers can bump fire. I can bump fire from my shoulder. That's just a joke, ATF. But I'm just saying, any idiot that knows about fucking the trigger pressure and all, you could fucking bump stop. You could bump fire with a leash, a dog leash. You put that behind the trigger, and that gives it enough fucking space. And then guess what? It's all about the sweet spot in the trigger. It ain't about a fucking bump stock. You say that any idiot can take a bump stock and turn a firearm into a fully automatic. Well, any idiot can fucking do it without a fucking bump stock too.
I don't know. Almost every video, but the Vegas one specifically, most people had trouble making them run.
That's what I'm saying. Because because they don't understand what the fuck bump firing actually is. Bump firing is, like I said earlier, finding that sweet spot on the trigger. These motherfuckers think they could just slap on a bump stock and fucking squeeze on that trigger, and it doesn't work because they don't understand how bump firing fucking works.
I can remember watching a couple of videos when that was going on of guys that bump stocks up and they're going out to the range to try this new toy out and they pull the trigger, it goes off once and they're looking at it like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, Sammy's saying it's just a stock. An
Yeah,
unstable stock, that's it.
well, let's put it in uh, gun retailer lingo. It's a free floated stock.
Let's see what happened with this guy. This case raises questions about when exactly someone must register as a federally licensed gun retailer. So I guess he was selling guns. An Amish dairy farmer in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, recently became the target of President Joe Biden's promised crackdown on rogue gun dealers. But he claims he's nothing more than a gun collector and occasional salesman. 2 weeks ago, agents from the ATF stormed Reuben King's Leacock Township property, seizing an untold number of firearms as part of an ongoing investigation into the farmer's alleged gun retail business. ATF agents, as part of an ongoing investigation, executed an enforcement operation at the Catale Foundry and seized evidence on January 12th. There's nothing else on there.
I
This is
wonder,
bullshit. This is bullshit. See,
capitalism for you.
The Pennsylvania one that I had to subscribe to probably had a whole gang of more information. Motherfucker. Go on. I'm sorry.
Uh, makes me wonder, did he have a showroom of all the weapons he was trying to sell? That kind of identifies retailer right there.
No, that's the thing. Well, yeah, a showroom or a man cave, a display room. What if he had a whole bunch of New York Outcast little fucking displays of all of his guns? Because he said he was a collector and sometime seller. Part time, maybe he said seller, which would
Hey,
have been the.
muscles.
What's up, muscles? It would have been part time would have been the wrong word for him to use because then he's considering it like a job, and maybe they can consider that a part time retailer. But I mean, how many guns have you sold? I mean, I know you don't sell your guns like that, but I mean, I'm pretty sure we've all sold a gun or two in a private sale. I'm sure that's happened.
In the past 10 years, one.
There you go. It happened once, but I'm sure we've all done it once.
That wasn't a trade in on some other gun, I should say.
Right, yeah.
Well, hell, that's what the one was, too. I traded that 30-06 for that fucking Ruger.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though, but that's a scary thought is that if a motherfucker makes a private sale, can the ATF start fucking like they did with that guy that bought two guns in Philly or whatever, or in Delaware? You know?
There's something fucking shady in all of that.
I told you what it was already, man. They wanted to see that one gun. That's how the article ended. They just wanted to see the one gun that he was pulled over driving in Philly with from Delaware. They wanted to make sure that he didn't sell that fucking one gun. Which is weird still. Don't get me wrong. I still don't get that. But
There's something fucking shady there.
Well, when it comes to a government, excuse me, when it comes to a government agency, what the fuck ain't shady?
Jesus Christ, ain't Indiana closer to Philadelphia than Delaware is?
That, I
You
mean,
know, they dump truck guns to other states. Just listen to Illinois, they'll tell you.
well, that's how, and see, but that's the thing though. That's how you know that they pick and choose what the fuck they do. It's weird. They probably got evidence on a lot more people than they go to bust. I would assume
You
that.
know, you look at the guy's house just from the ring doorbell perspective, and it screams, this dude ain't a fucking straw seller.
Yeah.
He's not doing straw purchases, sales of guns.
Yeah, and especially a one-time buy. I could see if this guy has been buying 2 guns at a time every week for 6 months straight or something like. But I don't know. Even one time, it doesn't seem like this is this guy's side hustle. It seems like he's doing pretty good. Didn't
Yeah,
seem
I
like
would
he was
suspect.
struggling for money. Like, oh, I got to go make this couple $100 off this Glock real quick. Like, come on.
I be more suspecting of myself than that dude.
We'll bleep that out later in editing.
What? I don't give a shit. I'm just saying. You know, my history of firearm purchases would look more questionable than his, just by the numbers. Granted, there was not one AR-15 in it. Still,
Tony, if you were to go to McDonald's right now, what would you get?
uh, if they were out, I would get a McRib.
No McRibs.
Otherwise, I don't know. I'd kind of be in the mood for a Big Mac right now.
I'm kind of in the mood for a Big Mac right now. Do you want to get something too? You
No,
don't want McDonald's? What do you want?
I don't want nothing.
You don't want food? I'm not talking to you, Tony. All right, get. Yeah, Tony said to get me a Big Mac meal. Maybe a bag of double cheeseburgers.
If
Yeah. I've been drinking all morning, so I would like it since we got back.
See, I can tell you're hammered because I would be looking for a blowjob instead of a Big Mac.
Oh, that's coming out. I need to. What? Hennessy's gone and the Patron's gone, man. We had a busy morning. Do you know that we lost the fucking battle against AR-15s right now? The first battle? The gun community is we. Hey, you're wasting time on your break. Don't bother me. There ain't none left. I got some Remy Martin in there if you want it. Some 1738 Cavassier. Or not Cavassier, Cognac. Yeah, I drank all the alcohol today. There's a Budweiser in the fridge. I see a nap in my future.
Yeah, we all do. Probably preceded by some vomit.
Yeah, no, I won't vomit. Vomit out of my penis. What? I got you, babe. I'm gonna open the gate right now. Tony, can you do me a favor and do our first ad read for us? I'm gonna go open the gate.
Uh, for the children watching out there, this is perfectly good explanation of why you should avoid alcohol. Because alcohol makes you do bad things, but it's funny to watch. So, drink up, kids. Oh, what the fuck? I gotta do 2 ads? Well, that's bullshit.
Yeah, sponsored by Remy Martin, 17, King Louis 1738. It's open.
So she's going to buy food.
Chipotle. That's how I went through a whole roll of paper towels. They're in the bathroom. Chipotle. No, there's not. Chipotle. I
All
shouldn't have
right,
got
note
the extra hot sauce last night. Hell no, it burnt. What up, Outcast? I see you.
note to self: no more afternoon shows. At least without a
uh,
breathalyzer.
yeah, I gotta to start the computer. Like, hey, like a drunk gotta do it to do their car. Oh fuck.
What the fuck you do? You hammer a fifth before you started?
No, it wasn't a whole fifth. It was like a half a fifth. What was it? A quarter fifth? Tequila. Yeah. So about a half a fifth between Patron and Hennessy, and I was mixing dark and light liquor. I'm not gonna throw up. I told you where I'm gonna throw up from. So it started my balls and come out my penis.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
The idea of getting wood's gone, buddy.
um, I was gonna get that fucking Blue Chew shit just for fun. My shit still works, but I want to try it. It's Viagra, but it's chewable. I've taken Viagra before in my life too, when I was like 22, just for the fuck of it, because I got drunk and did Viagra. Like, I wanted to see if it would affect me differently if I was drunk.
Well, you're just gonna climb a mountain?
I needed a third leg, an extra peg to stick in the rocks. But
Well,
yeah.
actually, they say it helps with altitude sickness.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that it makes you see blue like streaks in your vision.
I wouldn't know.
I
I
don't.
have never had a need of this stuff.
No, I never needed it either, but it's fun to take because it never goes down.
Uh, my old lady would be wholly against that idea.
What do you mean? It's not Christian?
No,
Oh, it
she's
never
already
going
said
down.
it doesn't
Yeah.
go down enough as it is.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking it's a rocky ride. That whole ribbed for her pleasure doesn't work after a while. It starts getting raw in there.
Oh, Biceps posted something I'm actually going to take the time to look at.
Jimmy hasn't drank enough until he hooked up with one of these hotties. It's probably a fucking melted looking fat lady. Jar Jar Binks. Oh, hell yeah. What do you mean? I would give
What
it
the
to every
fuck are you talking about?
them Amish ladies, I'd give it to every single one of them. Especially the one on the front. She looks like she will ride you fucking sore. You're not looking at the Amish ladies, Tone?
Yeah,
Hell yeah. And then the
that's what I
one
say.
in the
What the
back.
fuck's he talking about? I've done every damn one of them too.
Yeah, the one in the back too with the blue. You can see her little fucking right titty. I'm in there. It like the shirt folded under her titty. Hell yeah. Choo choo. They don't shut up. Bleh. Well, they're gonna have to keep their little fucking dresses on. Those they're gonna have to keep their uniforms on. Oh God. I'm glad Sean said something, cause that was gonna fucking. Bleh.
Doesn't matter, man. All you gotta do is do them all doggy style.
It looked like fucking Harry and the Hendersons. Yucky poo poo. I don't do.
You know, back in the day when I first started getting into women, none of them fucking shaved.
Yeah, oh, thank God I wasn't alive in the 70s. I would have been the first motherfucker to show those bitches what a trimmer is. Hey, you know, take this off. Use this.
Yeah, I mean, they don't fucking refer to it as a bush for nothing.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen some fucking bushes in my life, don't get me wrong. I told you about the one pussy hair that went all the way down and looped into the asshole. It's just fucking gross. I didn't appreciate that one.
You didn't pluck it.
No, I didn't fuck it either. I was like, I gotta go. Fucking toilet paper back there and shit, like the little white furry fucking balls of toilet paper knotted up in their shit. Yuck. A deer and whore fur. Once you get past that smell, you've got it licked. I don't know if he meant to do the double entendre there, but he did it. I appreciate that.
That's a quip from years past too.
As a literary scholar, I appreciate that.
That yeah, this shaving everything. You know, back in the day, women shaved their legs and their armpits, but
But that
not the rest of it.
pussy grows wild.
Yeah, you drop their drawers and you think you're staring at Billy Gibbons'
Holy shit.
chin.
Well, yeah, there's another layer. Is there another layer of panties that I gotta take off? When's the last time you killed a fucking raccoon and made it into a fucking pad? Yeah, I'm glad that I was. Part of me always wants to be born in a different time period, but then there's that. Then there's this part of me that's excited that I was born when I was.
The I think maybe that was one of the reasons why I had a preference for redheads because it didn't look near as dense.
Well, hair on hair is one of the like things that I find physically disgusting about gay shit.
Yeah, well,
And so like if a bitch is super fucking hairy, I don't like it, man.
if your dick's hard enough, you will.
That's you got to do those take those blue chews every time, no matter what. You could be sick and dying, you take one of them motherfuckers and you'll be fine.
Back to being the hammer
Yeah, hey, chemotherapy got you down. Use one of these motherfuckers and you'll be fine for fucking at least the day.
until your heart stops beating.
Whatever. Hey, if I died fucking or something like that, getting my dick sucked, fucking whatever the fuck, I'd be
As long
happy.
as you got off.
Hey, I'd be happy. If my final come was like the death bell or whatever, the death bell toll, I'm cool with that.
Well, yeah, I am too, but if it's just before, then no.
Yeah, but I mean, would you really? I don't. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was thinking like instead of coming, dying.
Uh, don't want to stand before fucking St. Peter with a hard on. What the fuck?
You got anybody back there to finish me off? You gotta have an angel for this. You know what I'm saying? You guys have been doing this for a millennia. You gotta have somebody for this.
Please, man. You can send me to hell after.
They just open the trapdoor to hell. That's it. You know, Biggie Smalls did say that he'd rather, shoot dice and get his dick sucked in hell than have to fucking be in heaven. So maybe there's something to that.
Well, there's a lot of jokes about that, and I'm not going to go into them right now. It requires too much thinking, and you're too drunk to follow.
Yeah, probably. If they're long ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do
But
think it
basically, he's going to hate Thursday.
can. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get to do everything you want until Thursday when you get fucked in the ass with a coconut or something like that.
That's the one.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah, fucking I've been watching Justified.
Yeah.
Boyd's out of jail now. I
Yeah.
was
Amazing how quickly he healed, ain't it?
yeah, I know. And I was scared that they were gonna kill Ava for a second. I was really scared that whole Win Duffy situation, but we got past it. We got
Oh,
past.
don't worry.
And
They threatened to kill her quite a bit more.
and what's his name? It was either Sammy or Gunny or New Yorkie or Muscles. It was
Somebody.
one of you motherfuckers that was trying to say that Raylan had a Glock 17 and a Glock 26. The Glock 26 always remained constant. He always had that as a backup from where I'm at right now. I'm at the episode, I just finished the episode with the judge where she had to suck the fucking poison out of
Wasn't
his.
that fucking a great
That
scene?
that was fantastic. I keep did I tell you this? Yeah, it was amazing. But that's so I just watched that episode right now. So the rest will be continued this weekend. But
They call me Snake Charmer.
yeah. Oh God, yeah, that was fantastic. And then one of my favorite scenes so far was that fucking fried chicken scene where he ended the fucking standoff with a thing of fried chicken and shit. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was great to have Dan on the show.
Yeah, that was. um,
Same damn character too.
yeah. But anyway, you're wrong because the first episode he did have a SIG. The second episode he had a SIG. Then the third episode he had a full size Glock. But I was watching that Judge episode, and anybody don't believe me, just rewatch that one episode where he met the judge and he took off his robe and he had on them swimming drawers or whatever. Um, he asked
Speedo.
he asked Raylan what the fuck he carried, and he said 45 caliber Glock. So it has to be a Glock 21, because that's definitely a full size Glock. But he
Like I
said
said, Tupperware.
45 caliber Glock. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying anybody was wrong or bad or whatever, but 45 caliber Glock is what Raylan uses.
I like to hide off of fried chicken, but I don't particularly care for chicken.
Yeah, the skin is good, definitely. Hell yeah. I don't know. I kind of hear you because I'm not much of a chicken guy, but my grandmother and I learned how to make it too. Made sweet chicken, where you'd make the regular fucking chicken batter or whatever, but then you put cinnamon in it and you put a little bit of powdered sugar in it and you put a little bit of syrup in it. And you fry the chicken like that, and then you serve it with like a side of honey or a side of like fucking syrup or whatever the fuck
Your
you got.
grandma did that?
Yeah, yeah.
She trying to fucking kill you?
Yeah, I guess. But I don't like chicken. If you give me baked chicken, I won't eat it. A chicken sandwich, 9 times out of 10, I won't eat it. Um, I don't know, man. I'm just not a huge
I
fan of chicken. But the skin, yeah, the skin off of any animal, I'll pretty much eat.
the I can eat chicken now. I mean, it's used to as a younger person, I wouldn't eat it. No, I'll peel the hide off fried chicken. Otherwise, keep that fucking shit away.
Yeah,
But I've figured out how to. Uh, fuck, what the fuck is it where you soak it in shit?
what do you mean? Boil it?
No, put it in whatever you're gonna try to season it with. And soak it before you cook it.
Marinade?
Marinate. Yeah, that one. And you can do some good work with chicken marinade, especially once you figure out, what seasonings to put on chicken.
Yeah. That's
Uh,
why that sweet chicken never fucking failed, man, because the fucking skin would always be sweet, and then you put some fucking syrup on that motherfucker. Even a little hot sauce if you want to get tangy, fucking, oh my god. Killer.
I don't know, man. I kind of didn't even consider the idea of the chicken on pancakes that I seen advertised down south.
Oh, chicken and waffles?
Yeah, that.
Yeah. My change is in there. You didn't get nothing to eat. You're a sucker.
You said you was gonna feed her later.
Yeah. Huh?
You want to wrap this up so you can go eat?
Yeah, man. Hugs and kisses, everybody.
Careful,
um,
he might have been handling Viagra.
yeah. I love you too. Thank you. Have a good day.
Good day, everybody.
Um, I wasn't telling them I love them.
Oh,
Did I talk? Oh, did I talk about the Alex Jones trial? We'll talk about it on
oh, we.
Monday.
All right, Ed.
Talk about it on Monday because that's a lot to go through. But I got it for you guys. See you
You're
Monday.
watching the
Good day, everybody.
You're watching the new what?
I'll watch all the shows that are coming up this weekend too of our friends.
Heavyweight podcast.
Yeah, you can go back and listen to the end of last Friday's show to get that list.
You guys probably know who it is by now. Who at least who it ain't. Who it is, who it ain't. I don't fucking. Bye.
You're watching the Heavyweight podcast.